A state rep who's made a habit of causing some controversy, especially in regards to the 2020 election, is taking what some might call an odd stand. Republican Maddock wants to regulate fact checkers. Grant Herms live with what exactly that would entail, and I suppose that means people like you, Grant.
It certainly would, as the face of our trust index. You know, Maddock is no stranger to conspiracy theories or lies about the 2020 election or the pandemic, for that matter. And this bill would target those responsible for keeping those false claims in check. And experts say it would also violate the Constitution.
The bill would require fact checkers to register with the Secretary of State's office, show proof of $1 million fidelity bond, and be subject to fines up to $1,000 a day until a fact checker is registered. Maddock posted about the bill on Facebook several times before filing it this week. In one post, encouraging followers to block fact checkers, accusing them of body-checking conservatives, and asking if supporters wanted to hunt down journalists. In another post, Maddock questioning whether fact checkers are artificial intelligence and asking where do they live. In a phone interview today, Maddock standing by his bill despite criticism.
There's a lot of sloppy fact checkers out there, and they're out there ruining people's lives and businesses' lives, and we're just going to hold them accountable from now on.
I just thought this was a non-starter. It's clearly unconstitutional.
Nancy Costello runs the First Amendment clinic at Michigan State Law School.
You're basically saying you have to pay something in order to speak. Before you can speak, you have to pay money. The government can't do something like that.
The fight over what's fact, who's telling the truth, and free speech now in full swing.
Maddock has been one of the louder voices in Lansing, pushing that lie that the 2020 election was stolen. He signed on to a Texas lawsuit that would have disenfranchised millions of Michigan's votes. He and his wife, the co-chair of the Republican Party now, called themselves alternate electors and tried to overturn Michigan's election. They also helped charter buses down to the rally that would end up becoming the January 6th insurrection. Devin?
Certainly seems to be at odds with the First Amendment here, Grant, but what are you hearing about how far anybody thinks this bill is actually going to get?
Well, right now it only has 8 co-sponsors in the House, and so far nobody that I've heard of in the Senate has said they're going to take this up. It still has some serious hurdles to pass before it would ever reach any kind of major vote in the House. Back to you.
All right, Grant.